Hello. Um, Basically, I have a problem. Let me explain. This is The Unbecoming of Mara Dyer, and it's by Michelle Hodkin. Now, I don't have a problem with the book. The book is amazing. The problem I have... I don't know if anybody else has this problem. I have to read the last line of every new book I buy. Usually, that isn't a problem, because by the time I finish the book, I forget what the last line is. But I thought it would be the same situation with The Unbecoming of Mara Dyer. I thought, I'm going to read the last line, won't make a difference. It made a massive difference. I will explain. So, at the back of the book, okay, last line is... Okay, just to let you know before I start, I've said this before in reviews and stuff, and also in some videos there will be spoilers. So there are going to be a big spoiler in this book. Okay, so anyway, the last line of this book is... I don't know if you can read that, it says, "It was that Jude was still alive." It was that Jude was still alive. I didn't think this mattered, and then I started reading the book, and then I found out who Jude was, and then I found out what Jude did to Mara, and then I found out why she was glad that Jude died, and she couldn't trust Noah at first. Up until that point, I wasn't so fussed, until I learned that Jude didn't actually die, they just couldn't find his body, so they assumed that he died. I'll explain a little bit further. Jude was the boyfriend of Mara, who I'm presuming is supposed to be this woman, and that's supposed to be Noah behind her, that side even. So, Jude was Mara's boyfriend when she was still friends with Claire and Rachel, before the accident, before they broke into the asylum, and things went wrong. Now, what went wrong was that it was a really old, crumbling, run-down, decrepit building that was threatening to fall anyway. And then Jude pulled Mara into a room while Rachel and Jade went off in another direction. And he pulled Mara into this room and started trying it on with her. He wanted sex with her. She said no, but he persisted. So basically I can't remember exactly how it happened, but he pushed her into the wall to try and have sex with her, and then something happened, and then the building collapsed around them. So the idea was that Jude and Mara were still in the basement. Rachel and Jade had gone into the main fabric of the building. So, because Jude and Mara were in the basement, they escaped. Rachel and Jade weren't, so they died. That is the basis of Mara's mystery and all that in this book. So, yes, so that's what happened. So, Mara is upset about Jude because he tried things with her and she didn't want that, and she's also can't really trust Noah at the beginning when she first meets him. She thinks he's an amazing person, really cute, really intelligent, but he's a bit of a dick, if I'm being honest. A bit arrogant, he's a bit sly, he's a bit like, oh, I can get any girl in the world and all that stuff. And then she's in love with him secretly, but she doesn't tell him at first. And then there's a romance, and then... But the idea was, the point still stands that I should not keep reading the last lines of books, but I do anyway. The reason I say this, especially with this book, is that after all this crazy stuff happens, Mara tells Noah that she can imagine. She realises she can imagine people dead, and things and animals dead, and then it happens. And then Noah confesses to her that he can imagine and help people to not die. He can, like, fix them. So they share that information and I think they'll work together for it. But then something happens and Mara's like, no, I can't keep doing this. This can't keep happening. So she goes to the Hade County Police Station or something to go and hand herself in and say, look, I'm a murderer and all this stuff. Because she basically killed Morales and Mabel, the dog's owner, because she imagined them dead and then they died. So she realises that she did that. So she wants to hand herself in and say, you know, I killed these people. And while she's in the police station, she hears some boy behind her saying to an officer, oh, I think I'm lost, can you help me? And she turns around and it's Jude. Jude is still alive. So, in the last 20/30 pages of the book, I kind of knew what was going to happen anyway, because stupidly, I read the last line. I know what's going on! I can't help it though, I still do it, and I still don't mind doing it, apart from when the cliffhanger is that important. When it's that important that it makes you want to carry on reading to another book in the series, and you read that kind of line, you're pretty much stuffed. There you go. If anybody else does this, reads the last line of a book and doesn't really think that it's any issue, wait until... Just don't read the last line of this. If you're going to go out and buy it, well, I've told you in this video anyway, the whole basis. So, I'm still going to read the last lines of books though, I'm not really that bothered to be honest. My decision. Anyway, so that was my kind of pet annoyance of myself with books video, plus a kind of little, in a way, review of the Unbecoming of Mara Dyer. I will see you in my next video, which I'm going to upload extremely soon. I have a very important announcement to make, so I really look forward to telling you what that is, and I will see you later. Thank you to all my subscribers. I have like 10 subscribers now. It's mental. I want to thank all of you, and please, please, please recommend me to your friends if you wish, and let's have book-related fun together. Thank you very much, and I will see you in my announcement video.